It's regular season Basketball Champions League action between AEK and Cholet at the French Pro A. Good evening, everybody, and a very warm welcome to more Basketball Champions League action as AEK, the 2018 champions and last season's runners-up to Burgos in this building, have started in impressive fashion in the Basketball Champions League and in Greece. They are unbeaten. They are 5-0 in all competitions, 3-0 in Greece and 2-0 in the Basketball Champions League. Here is the Group C schedule. Hapoel Holon, Smoky Minsk and AEK Cholet both today, both tipping off at the same time. As for Cholet, they won the 2010 French Pro A. They've had their glory days and they're hoping to bring them back. It's been a few years since they were in Europe, but they were the European Euro Challenge runners-up in 2009 and 2010. They won the French Pro A. Here's the Group C standings. Looks good for AEK. They're looking down at everybody else. Cholet is looking up, and it's only 2 from 4 that go through to the round of 16 early in 2021. 8 groups of 4. The big change from last year because of the pandemic. You get 6 regular season games. If you're not in the top 2, your Basketball Champions League season is over. They're trying to stop the teams from having to travel so often. There's already been some cancellations, but all games will be played. This is the Cholet roster, and look out for Michael Stockton and Jerry Blakes. Jerry Blakes hasn't played in the French Pro A, where they're 1-4 at the moment, but he has played in the 2 Basketball Champions League games, and his stats have been impressive. 19 points last week in the loss against Holon, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals for Jerry Blakes. So look out for him, along with Michael Stockton and Lassan Cromer as well, having a good season for Cholet. It's tough for them at the moment. Blakes could make a difference going forward. Here's AEK, so much experience. Yannick Moreira, a winner of the Basketball Champions League himself, and Keith Langford, all sorts of scoring records. MVP for the regular season last year. Jonas Mačiulis, a Lithuanian legend, back for another season. And they've also brought in Matt Lejeski, who is really starting to play well. Top scorer against Peristeri, 17 points at the weekend, and also against Minsk, 16 points. Deacon Lloyd Smith did a nice piece about how he gets his points, and if you take away option A, he goes to option B, and the way they're working around that. That's all part of the Basketball Champions League website and the app. So much good information. And of course, Yannick Moreira, previous with Bologna, who he won the Basketball Champions League with in 2019, and now he's bringing some very consistent basketball to AEK. Now we're looking at Cholet. Kyvan Davenport, they're looking for more from him. Young Carlton Demanche, just come up from the Espoirs. Johan Makondu, great athlete. There's Michael Stockton, son of the Hall of Famer John Stockton. Must be tough for him to be trying to live up to such an incredible player as having him as a father, but he's a good player, top player in his own right. Is Stockton. Played in the Basketball Champions League before with Avtodor Zaratov. In fact, that was my first commentary game with FIBA, and what a thriller that was against Cluj-Napoca. Now we are in the Nick Gallos Arena, and you can hear that even though no spectators, AEK are being introduced. And Moreira, Langford, Mačiulis, Nikos Gikas, who that second season they brought across from, there he is, from Prometheus Patras. Dimitris Mavridis may or may not play, only played 1 game this season. Lejeski is really getting into it. The young starlet, Drogopoulos, 19 years old, Greek international. And Marcus Slaughter with AEK for another season. They are the reigning Greek Cup champions as well, AEK. And just are hot favourites to carry on and go 3-0. But Cholet have got to create something dramatic. This has been one of the most dramatic starts to a season I can recall. It's the 5th edition. Maybe because no fans, also shortened regular season, teams have to make things happen early. You can't lose a couple of games and then make it up towards the end of the regular season. Previously 14 regular season games, 4 groups of 8. So you have 7 other teams to play home and away, but this season just 3 others. It's creating incredible drama as we see Gregor Hovrat, who I failed to mention in the preamble. He has been playing really nicely. Slovenian international, 26 years old now. Gregor Hovrat, previously with Medi Beirut, got good Basketball Champions League experience also with Petro Olympia. And has played with the Slovenian national team in 4 World Cup qualifiers in 2018, where he averaged 12 points a game. So he's played and delivered at the highest level, and tonight he's really got to do that for this team. Along with Jerry Blakes, he's got to carry on. Terrell Parks as well, previously with Nizhny. He joined them just before the lockdown. 6 games, 10 points, 7 points a game, 8 rebounds for Nizhny. He's got to carry on with that sort of impetus into this season. There are our referees, 3 top FIBA referees to officiate on another top night's basketball entertainment just for you. Accessible live basketball.tv, and of course you can see it on the FIBA YouTube channel as well. Some of the games have been aired live on there. If not, you can catch the highlights and then the full game as well. Here's the Cholet starting 5. Davenport, Leanta Diarra, Michael Stockton, Jerry Blakes and Lassen Cromart. Stockton will pull the strings. 5 turnovers in his last Basketball Champions League game against Holon. Here, want to cut the turnovers out. He is somebody that can make things happen. And talking about somebody who made things happen, Erman Kunter, his 3rd spell at Cholet. He was with them when they won the league in 2010, and he holds the world record for the most points in a single game back in 1988. Playing for Fenerbahce, 153 points, 17 threes. Here's the AEK starting 5, talking about heavy scorers. Yannick Moreira, big rebounder. Langford, regular season MVP, most points in the season last year. Vladi Jankovic really starting to play well as well. Nikos Gikas as well will be looking to run the show at the point for AEK. Previous meetings in 2007, which I'll come to shortly. Ilias Papatheodora, the head coach. He's been with AEK since 2019. Guided them to win the Greek Cup. And previous with Astana in the Kazakhstan League. And PAOK, Basketball Champions League experience with them, and with the under-18s and under-20s national team for Greece. Won gold with both of those junior teams. So again, both coaches coaching at a high level. But going back to Erman Kunter's incredible feat in 1988, 153 points in a game versus Hilaspor, world record. 7 Turkish Basketball Super League leading point scorers, and his national team averaged 17.4 points a game in 213 games. I'm sure he's trying to pass on some of that knowledge, experience, guile to this crop of Cholet players, and boy do they need it tonight. It's live right here on livebasketball.tv. Cholet in the red, AEK in the yellow. Something's got to give. AEK are unbeaten. Cholet have not won in 5 games. The only one they have won, the only game, was in the French Pro A against Ilan Chalon, who are down the bottom of the table at the moment. That was back at the end of September. Something positive's got to happen. It's Diarra versus Moreira, and we're live, and the tip is up. Basketball Champions League action, AEK versus Cholet. Stockton, left-hand dribble. One-handed bounce pass back to Stockton. Blakes, he's a lefty. Just watch Blakes go. Number 23, left-hand finish, no good, and ball's loose. It's probably a foul there. Foul on Davenport. Langford, almost stolen. Papalos, shots out to Gikas. And ball's knocked loose and stays with Ike. There's Vlado Jankovic. And Moreira's been playing so well, so dominant inside, setting screens, posting up. 14 points against Minsk in their last game. Ike, Gikas all the way to the basket, and that's way too easy. Ike, Cholet have got to challenge all shots on the perimeter, and no easy layup. Stockton versus Gikas, that's going to be a really good matchup for you. Blakes. Pass Moreira, pulls up the lefty, just off. But now Cholet get their own offensive rebound. Nice job. Shots up, and it's good for Lasse Kroma. He's averaging 12 points a game as Kroma, 2.5 assists, 100% from the line, and he's just knocked down a massive three-pointer. Cholet take the lead. They've got to make things happen on D as well. Cannot let Yannick Moreira get set close to the hoop, so Diarra's got a lot on his plate this evening. And a steal. Good job early by Cholet. Inside, outside dribble. Kroma throws it up, and the put-in by Davenport. 2 meters 3, the 23-year-old American out of Memphis. Great job by Cholet. One thing that Ike are is very experienced. A lot of their top stars are over 30, well into their 30s, but they have so much guile. I'm referring, of course, to Langford, Machulis and Zizis. If Cholet can get out and run and get their athletes to the fore, could cause Ike some issues. Ike want to just get into their half-court sets, set some screen and rolls, and nice pass. They forgot about Rogpavopoulos, and he scores underneath. Davenport, inside pass to Diarra, and maybe a shuffle of the foot. So the 5th edition of the Basketball Champions League. Last season's winners in this building. The Final 8 was held here, San Pablo Burgos. But they were beaten by Filo Ostend themselves in their first game, as Langford just misses from the free throw line. The relentless shooter and scorer, Keith Langford. All the way to the basket is no good for Blakes. And Gikas with another rebound for Ike in yellow. And Moreira to the basket. Nice feed by Gikas. That's Moreira's first 2 points. Now Ike just step it up, and they get the steal. Outside shots up, just short, but no boxing out. And Vlado Jankovic, 2 meters 2. Easy offensive rebound. After Cholet looked promising, they've just taken their foot off the gas, and Ike have a 3-point lead. Davenport. Blakes brings it out. He's going to be so important, but they need to share the ball. Shot clock running down. Stockton, left hand, no good. But on the other side, Diarra, as all the help came towards Stockton, Diarra cleaned up on the glass. Nice job by the Malian international. That's his first 2 points. Jankovic, he goes inside, turns right, misses. Diarra with another rebound. He's going to have to go to work both ends of the floor. Stockton passes ahead. Catch and shoot is no good for Lassane Chroma. Langford just slows it down. Step back, crossover. He's got so many moves. Kicks out, shots up is good. Nicholas Rokvopoulos. 5 points for Rokvopoulos. And Ike looking smooth. If Langford can't get his own shot here, find somebody else. Blake, nice move. Left hand hesitation off the glass. And that's Blake's first 2 points. Leading scorer for the first 2 Basketball Champions League games for Cholet. Shots up. Lassane Chroma is fouled in the open floor. Number 24 in red. 29-year-old American. George Washington University. And reach from Gikas and a foul from Rokvopoulos. Take your pick. Halfway through the first quarter, just a 2-point game. Can Cholet register their first win, or Ike take a huge step to qualification for the round of 16 with a win themselves tonight? Chroma, 24, inside, wrapped around pass, Davenport. And he takes a strong move to the basket for Cholet. Just 23 years old, out of Memphis College. 3 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists against Holon. He'll want to do better tonight. He needs to do better tonight. Step back, it's good. Keith Langford, he's off and running. That is just beautiful to watch. Such bounce in his feet, and he creates so much space. And now there's a sloppy turnover from Stockton. If it's on the line, Michael, it's fortunately over and back. Let's have a look. He's lost control. And an unforced turnover for Michael Stockton. 3 turnovers for Cholet, 1 for Ike. Langford just short. Rebound is loose and Davenport gets Chroma. In the open floor again, Gikas slows him down. Foul from Gikas. Coming into this game, Ike 50% from 3. Cholet just 30.8, so that's got to improve as well for Cholet. Oh, that's nice, really nice. Down screen on the weak side from Diarra. Blakes came up, Diarra rolled and the ball got to him. That's rewarding the big for a good screen. Rokvopoulos. Gikas attacks, help comes over, he goes back out. Passes in mid-air, shots up, just short, ball's loose. Shots up from Jankovic. Substitutions coming in. Professor Fofana's coming in. Davenport with 2 fouls there. Again, inside position for Rokvopoulos. Langford for 3 on the miss. Gikas. Slaughter's in the game. And they run out of time. To Ike, good defense. Shot was just after the buzzer. Good defense from Cholet. Blakes. Diarra passes, screens, shots up and just off from Lassane Chroma. Just a 1-point lead for Ike. Just under 3 minutes remaining in the first. Langford.
God damn. That's nothing.
And you can hear Langford not impressed with that call, but on the break, this is where they've got to make the most of things. But down the other end, Langford finishes after he felt he was hard done by with the referee's call. He's still talking, but that's where Cholet have got to finish when they've got a chance to run. And straight off the miss, Ike scored down the other end as Langford was slow to get back. Stockton. Blakes. Just a bit static as players coming off the screens. But Blakes knocks down a three. Really impressive. 5 from 8 3-point range for Blakes so far this season up to tonight. Langford wide open. You can't leave him open. He will make you pay. Langford, last season's regular season MVP. Just carrying on where he left off. 8 points so far, 67% from behind the arc. Blakes, a lot of dribbling. Oh, great pass. And the throw down. Nianta Diarra, 2 players came to Blakes. He did the smart thing, just short handoff pass to Diarra underneath. And in comes more experience, Nikos Zissis. Second spell at Ike. Just so much experience in club basketball. Bamberg and Thessaloniki have retired his shirt, his number, and much success with the national team. And it's a turnover. 37 years old now, the same as Langford. So if Cholet can run and run and run, they may have a chance. Just got to break the game open. Ike will beat them, I would suspect, in a half-court game. Lassan Chroma. Diarra looking for options. Both players came. Hovrat's in the game. He's leading scorer for this team. Blake's trying to do it all himself. Step back. They've got to share the basketball. Blakes can always get it back in that situation. They need to move the defense around. Zissis. Ticking down to 30 seconds remaining. Nice wrap-around pass, ball's loose. And Kunta must be quite happy to only be 1 point down against the runners-up for this competition last season and the reigning Greek Cup champions, and unbeaten this season. There's Slaughter, nice power dribble off 2 feet and on the one-hand finish. Marcus Slaughter. Second season with Ike, EuroLeague champion in 2015 with Real Madrid. Blakes. Just 1 second or so difference between game and shot clock. Blakes, he's fouled on the way to the hoop. That'll be interesting. Will it be adjudged in the shooting motion, or will it be sidelined to Cholet? There's a foul there. Obvious foul by Rokravopoulos. First one is good for Blakes. He was 2 of 2 from the free throw line against Hapoel Holon. The only free throws he's taken so far in this competition. Hasn't played in the French Pro A yet. As the long pass is taken, Blakes has got a chance to put it up from the 3-point line. Off the glass, it's just off. Great play by Jerry Blakes. And a positive finish for the first quarter for Cholet Basket. And almost a foul there by Chrysikopoulos. At the end of the first quarter, it's a close one here in Athens. Ike 21, Cholet 20. 20. We will listen into the coaches, but I'll give you some of the stats. Two-point range, 55%, 43% from three is Ike. Here's some of the best plays from the first quarter. That's what Cholet need to do more of. Break the game open, get in the running game with Ike. Also pick up some offensive rebounds and try and contain Keith Langford. You know what he's going to do. You know his skill set, but he still makes it happen. And Blakes needs to have another big game for the team in red. And Davenport. The assists in the game so far, 6 assists for Ike, 5 for Cholet, and coming into this game 27 assists to 17 for Ike. So big difference, and now they've got another issue to deal with. Cholet, as Matt Lejeski's in the game. Look for him, the sharpshooter, leading the scoring for Ike in their last couple of games. And Dimitris Katsavelis is in. He just turned that over. Oh, got it deflected. Good hands there by Cholet. Lejeski, you can't leave him open anywhere. And he just carries on his good play. 16 points against Minsk in their last Basketball Champions League outing. 23-20 to Ike. Blake still handling the ball. It's going to be tough to make things happen on your own. Ovrat, they need to just share the ball, share position. Carlton Dimanche is in. And that was an open floater in the end. So they've really got some youth on the floor here. Chroma is good! Lassan Chroma, great defense. They've trapped in Ike's area of the court. Carlton Dimanche involved with that. Chroma come up with it. Lejeski on the floor. And Lassan Chroma is at the line for a three-point play. But he misses that. Rebound Machulis. And Nikos Zisis. Got to get out on Lejeski. Slaughter. The help comes, so he just gives it straight out to Katsivelis. And he follows up his 11 points, 2 rebound, 3 assist performance against Minsk with a big 3. And they're not going to get any plus points there. You've got 3 Ike players all around Chroma. They've just got to share the ball, draw the defense. Jeski comes towards the ball. Back to Zisis. Such experience. Oh, nice job, Slaughter. Just off. But look at the offensive rebound by Machulis, overpowering Carlton Dimanche, the 20-year-old French player, his first full season in the Cholet senior squad. And you've just got to box out by Machulis. 35-year-old Lithuanian star and legend. Signed an extra year. So he's with Ike until the end of this season. And Cholet are going to talk it over. But when Carlton DeMarch gets in, good article on him in the Basketball Champions League app and the main website. Once he gets on the floor, he's got to do good things. Let's listen in to Coach Kunter.
Don't call it this side. You will stay like this behind. Nianta, Carlton. Nianta. Well, you stay on this line. Everybody must participate to the rebound. Rebound is the key. You give 2 rebounds. On the offense, with this lineup, you can go 5. Pass, long offense. Pass, long offense. Be passionate. Be passionate. You will find open shot. But the thing is, you need to stop. You need to stop. Okay? The first offense, we go 5. Okay? Let's go.
Get it. Everybody. Hey, let's rebound. Bounce out. Bounce out. You got all 3. 1, 2, 3.
Good.
Coach Kunter there talking about rebounds. And in the week where there's been the sad passing of Tommy Heinsohn, the great Boston Celtic coach, and I remember one of his lines that rebounds correct all mistakes, and there's been too many offensive rebounds, easy offensive rebounds on scores close to the hoop for AEK. Cholet need to box out, they need a stop. It's just simple. Then they're going to go 5 where they're going to try and move the ball and get some ball movement, some player movement, and not try and go 1 against 2, 1 against 3. Share the basketball. If you're going to attack off the dribble, let's move the ball quickly, get the defense moving side to side, get them off balance, and then attack through the gaps and not get frustrated. AEK are a very efficient, well-drilled team with high IQ, and Cholet have got to match their effort and just play smart, maximise the effort on defence and play smart on the offence. Let's see if how they get on here. A little bit of disruption on full court defence. Let's get Savelis after his 3-point make, playing some defence. Let's see how patient they can be now. Down screen, ball screen. Got to keep the ball moving. Now shot clock is running down. Hovrat, he can make something happen. And they do, right at the buzzer. They moved the defence around slightly side to side. Hovrat had a lane, and he was able to hang in the air and score right at the shot clock buzzer. Coach Kunter will be happy with that. Not with this though. This is what Coach Deacon Lloyd Smith was talking about with Lejeski. Come back to it in a moment, because now they got a wide open shot. Better boxing out. Blakes, but Lejeski couldn't get the ball on the outside, so he came baseline, almost got it on under the hoop. Here comes Blakes. That's just a bit of a wild shot. That's not what they want. Whoever's guarding him and the next defender are just really daring him to pass the ball as they're surrounding him. Team in yellow. 10 defensive rebounds for AEK. Zisis, just nice and simple, and a step through left-handed layup off the catch for Slaughter. That's how you work the defense around and get the shot you want close in. Just got to get some movement, whether it's a pass and cut or a screen. Handoff. Hovrat was quick to the scene of the almost double dribble there by Blakes, and Zisis diving on the floor. The pass wasn't on, but of course once he let it go he couldn't pick it up. And Hovrat was fouled. 7-point lead for AEK. Top of the group. Holon second, and they play Smoky Minsk tonight. Sideline possession for Blakes. Hovrat backs to Blakes, their 2 most influential offensive players, along with Cromar. Back to Hovrat. Shot clock running down again. Screen. Hovrat still nowhere to go. Ball's loose, and good defense by AEK. Kasivelis to the open, and always willing to shoot it, Matt Lejeski, and that is just wonderful transition basketball. Nice pass by Katsivelis to Lejeski. He's up to 4 points, Lejeski. And another steal as the driving into traffic, and here comes Machulis. misses. Novrat gets back to rebound, and now both teams are up and down running. Blake. Jerry Blake's stopped by Zizis, but it's called to be a foul. Through the legs, back through the legs. Nice dribble sequence there by Jerry Blake's. Zizis' second foul. Stockton back in the game. Can he get some assists? And 9 down, Cholet. Nothing doing on the handoff. Ball's getting stuck. Shots up and he's off. Blakes is playing a lot of minutes. Don't think he's been out yet. May need a blow. Zizis. And here comes Lejeski, and no help, and as easy as you like. He faded to the corner. The defense came out too strong at the closeout, and he just blew past. Stockton. A nice passing sequence, but no good for Fofana. Zizis finds Lejeski open for 2, and he's wide open off the dribble, just catch and shoot. He's in the zone. And if Langford's not firing, or if Langford's on the bench, then Lejeski just picks up the slack. They've got so many offensive weapons. And off action for Cholet. Screen. Using his back there, Diarra. And now Blakes comes. Extra pass, wide open shot is good for Professor Fofana. Slaughter, handoff, Lejeski wide open, he's short, rebound by Diarra. Novrat was going to attack, but has to come back out. Stockton attacks, and Machulis fouled. Machulis commits the foul, but right hand layup here from Stockton. He gets the ball jammed by the underside of the backboard. He was bailed out there by Machulis. He wasn't going to get a score there. In comes Vlado Jankovic, and Zizis takes a blow. He's on 2 fouls. So Michael Stockton at the line. Three turnovers tonight. He really needs to just try and reduce the turnovers, but he is in possession of the ball a lot for Cholet. Former Ludwigsburg star and played in the Russian league with Avtodor Saratov and the Basketball Champions League in the first season. 2016-2017, penetrating kick, Langford back in, step back off the dribble is good. He's straight into his routine, and his routine is scoring the basketball. Novrat, nice feed inside for Diarra. He's playing well, Nianta Diarra. 27 years old, 2 meters 5. They mustn't let their head drop. Cholet, only 8 down. Just got to find a system to be able to cope with Ike. Langford pulls up, little bit of fade, no good, but that is so frustrating. Gikas with the offensive rebound. And whistle on that screen. As a defensive foul or Slaughter's second foul there? Let's just see. We look to be standing still. Doesn't seem to be too much movement of the shoulder or the hip, but he's coming out. And Moreira, former Basketball Champions League champion with Bologna, Virtus Bologna. Stockton, high screen from Diarra. Back outside. Hovrat penetrates and the slam by Diarra. Great pass, that's what they've got to do, don't force it. Just pass to the open man, easier said than done against a team like Ike. 10 points, Diarra. Gikas dribbles it out inside for Moreira, that is beautiful. Mismatch against Blakes. Great job by Gikas finding his teammate. And Golan Moreira. Blakes nearly has it knocked loose. They don't want to let him get going. Blakes do Ike, and they're doing a good job so far. Fofana. And this time Stockton with the three off the side of the backboard. The lefty. That was, again, a shot at the buzzer, right at the end of the shot clock buzzer for Cholet. High screen. Oh, good hands, good hands. Now they can run. Hovrat in the open floor for the flush. Gregor Hovrat. That's what they've got to do. They've got to keep pushing, get some steals, get some easy offense. Just back to 6, 5 steals for Cholet. Langford, high screen, and another offensive foul, this time by Yannick Moreira. Back-to-back fouls on the screens at the top there. Let's just see if there's any movement here. He's just got too much forward movement there, Moreira. He just needed to plant his feet, almost let Stockton come into him. So we've got a timeout here in Athens at the Olympic Indoor Hall. It's a close one, closer than we thought when Ike went out to double digits lead. And Cholet want to talk it over. Let's listen to Coach Gunter.
Lasan buff. Okay, on the offense, whatever we are playing, 1, 2, 3, 4, and Lasan. Okay, you defend the format. Jankovic, whatever. The thing is, when we switch, like last session, be careful. You know, whatever you are doing, try to profit that. If you try, this is still on the offense. We are playing with 4 ball handlers at the same time. Okay, we can play whatever they play. We can play head. We play. We pass. Yanta every time. You know, if you are not open, you can't make a big, and we attack every time.
Hey, we got 2 small fouls to give. No easy pass.
Two fouls to give also. Let's go.
1, 2, 3. Yeah.
That last stat was telling 18 bench points to 7 for Ike. But Jerry Blakes hasn't had a break yet. He's played all 18 minutes, 49 seconds. That's going to be tough mentally and physically. Maybe they give him a break here. Just got to trust the other players. Other players have got to step up. Diarra's played a lot of minutes as well. He's played 17 minutes. So we've got 1 minute, 11 seconds remaining. 6-point lead. Cholet need to make something really positive happen. They're going to play Blakes right through, let him get his rest at half time. Bit of pressure, and it's worked out almost. And they get the steal. And nice play by Katsivelis again. Really active hands. Couldn't pass it forward. Here comes Blakes, and they turn it over again. Out of the timeout, 2 sloppy turnovers. That pass just wasn't on, there wasn't the gap. And Nurmankunta just got a few more grey hairs in that last 2 sequences. 8 to 7 turnovers, Ike with more turnovers. Good defense by Hovrat, he's got to just chase. Just close down the space for Langford. That's good play. He can't get the dribble. Great play by Hovrat. They've just got to play with energy, Cholet. You don't often see Langford forced into a mistake, but he was there. Hovrat played with intensity and energy. And didn't give Langford a look. Now, 4 seconds between game and shot clock. Cholet need to have something positive here. They need to go into the locker room with a good look. All stuck on one side here. Blakes. Defense is just waiting for him here. Is he going to be able to just step back and get a shot off? He does! Right at the shot clock buzzer. And the steal by Cromer, but he shoots the side of the backboard. Just can't get it to go with the time expiring at the end of the first half. But better signs there for Cholet as Blakes dribbles the ball down to the end of the shot clock, makes it, and then they get the steal but can't capitalise. But at half time, AEK 43, Cholet 37. So AEK with the 6-point advantage, and they're 65% from 2, 40% from 3. They were 50% from 3 coming into this game. 80% from the free throw line for Cholet, 4 from 5, just 1 of 1 from AEK. They want to get to the free throw line more in the second half. 19 to 12 rebounds. That's 13 offensive rebounds. Excuse me, 6 offensive rebounds for AEK. Langford with 10, Lejeski 8, Rogfahopoulos with 5 for AEK. And for Cholet, Diarra with 10, Blakes with 9. So here's the place from the second. Best place from the first half and the second quarter, of course. And that was a nice pass out by Slaughter. We'll look at the best plays and the best players of the half. And then we'll have the best plays, top 10 plays of the Basketball Champions League so far this season. But AEK did get themselves out to a healthy lead, and Cholet have just hung around the best they can. That was after a timeout, and they ran the shot clock right down to 0, and off the dribble Hovrat was able to get a good look. That was Slaughter, just a nice easy pick and roll. Both defenders going to the ball and leaving Slaughter, and the help couldn't get there. And then in transition, which is what I'm saying Cholet need to do. Great pass on the move from Casavelis, and Matt Lejeski does the rest. Enjoying his time in the twilight of his career, maybe 35 years old. Maybe that's doing him a disservice. He's still fit and strong, and a veteran, bringing so much know-how to this group. And then a nice penetrating kick for Professor Fofana. Fofana having his first Basketball Champions League action. But he has played in all the French Pro A games. Professor Fofana and Diarra with the good dunk there. 4.2 points a game and 2.6 rebounds, 1.4 assists for Fofana. So he can do a good job for this team, and they do need him. This was nice by Gikas, just dragging the defense out, dragging Diarra out, and just a nice pass around the defender. A little bit of piggy in the middle there. And Cholet top scorer. Here's Nienta Diarra, 10 points, 5 of 6 from 2, 5 of 6 from the field, and just picking up rebounds, offensive rebounds there. His Basketball Champions League average just 4 points a game, 5.5 rebounds a game, so he's well above his average already just at half time. So good job by him, and how much they need players like him to step up to support Blakes and Hovrat and Stockton and Cromer. A nice job by Diarra tonight. More of the same required in the second half. Great wraparound pass by Hovrat around Moreira. And AEK's top scorer tonight. Is Keith Langford, also with 10 points, 2 of 5 from 2, 2 of 3 from 3. He's got so many ways of scoring. He will lull you into a full sense of security almost when he's just dribbling, and then he can just step back. This time, after being hit to the ground, he's just waited up the other end and got an easy 2 for Ike. Still talking to the refs about the previous call. And then just moving without the ball, catch and shoot, great footwork. Just watch his footwork here. It's just, he'll either do a 1-2 step like that one, left foot, right foot, and just squares up, holds the follow through, and nothing much can be done. He's just a great volume scorer. He's a EuroLeague #1 scorer in previous years, and the Basketball Champions League regular season top scorer last year, and the regular season MVP. So I'll leave you with the top 10 Basketball Champions League plays of the season so far. I'll see you shortly.
Have to find a way to change the tempo of the game. Great little penetration, reverse layup is good for 2. And Lansdowne's going to have to come and bring that offense.
Ateneo again. He drives in. Oh, he gets rejected big time by Pinheiro. Wow. Baca moving the basketball well. QJ Peterson, though, misses from deep. Diouf. Oh, Diouf, and what a save by Jukic behind the back and gets it to Diouf. Wow, what a play by Baca.
Backs out, drops inside, turns it over. 4-on-1 break. Pick the right pass. And on the runway for the throwdown is Darius Thompson.
Nishi Novgorod having problems. Oh, baby! Nicholas Brasino said, no en mi casa. He said, bienvenidos a Zaragoza, pero no en mi casa. You are not welcome. Oh, baby! What a move! And CJ Harris, look at this, splits the defense, takes Parks on, and he throws it down.
Oh, beautiful pass. Arslan, and he gets it to Tyus, who throws it down.
Here goes Langford, floats it up, oh what a play! Thrown down by Slaughter.
Thomas will set another one and roll. Throws it high, and Thomas puts it home. 10th assist of the night for Black, and it's a 1-point game.
And now they can pull this one down for the last shot. Ennis pulls up, Hail Mary. It's good! It's good! He got it! Big time 3! I don't believe it! Big time 3! Dylan Ennis from no man's land.
Welcome back. Just looking at the Cholet game leaders. Diarra 10 points, Diarra 5 rebounds, and Blake's 3 assists. And it'd be great if Blake's can, great for Cholet, if Blake's can keep sharing the ball and set players up, maybe even be a decoy at times and not feel he has to keep scoring each time. 10 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist for Niante Diarra. He's the standout player for Cholet in the first half. More of the same required. Players are going to have to play above their averages in the Basketball Champions League and in the French Pro A League for Cholet to have any chance of getting past this strong AEK team. There's the AEK game leaders. Langford with 10 points, Machulis 5 rebounds, and Zisis 4 assists. The Cork General, having him and Gikas being able to share the point guard duties. They've got every box ticked, this AEK team. They're right at the top of the Greek league. They beat Peristeri, another Basketball Champions League team at the weekend, handing them their only defeat of the season. They're 3-0 in Greece and 2-0 in the Basketball Champions League. Remember, it's just a 6-game regular season in the Basketball Champions League, so Cholet under extreme pressure in this game. If they go down 3-0, they've got real issues trying to get in the top 2, and Hapoel Holon playing really well with Harris and McGee and Panini and Co over in Israel. And there's AEK's Keith Langford, 10 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. And he's missed some shots as well. He hasn't been perfect, but always a threat and very smart. And Coach Ilias Papatheodorou must be pretty happy with the effort. They did threaten to blow this game open to a 9-point lead and just couldn't get it further than that. But Cholet are just hanging around. And as Jerry Blake's played every second of that first half, is he going to be able to do the same in the second half? He's only played the 2 games. They brought him in mid-October. They haven't played in the French league since October 16. They lost to Rouen. Then they beat Alain Chalon at the end of September. They're due to be playing this weekend in the French Pro A. Obviously all leagues around the world have been affected as we look at Nicholas Rodfavopoulos. There was another good article about him. He's only 19, staying in the Basketball Champions League this season. Of course, his ultimate dream would be to play in the NBA, and there is Erman Kunt, a 64-year-old Turkish coach, done everything as a player. Previous at Le Mans, Besiktas, Galatasaray, and coached the Turkish national team as well. And as I said pre-game, 153 points in a single game for Fenerbahce versus Hilaspor. Fenerbahce scored 175 points in that game. Quite extraordinary. He needs some big-time scorers and some big-time defense and some big-time rebounding from his Cholet charges. Let's listen in for the last few instructions. It's pretty simple for Cholet. They've got to be better organised, better offensively, clean up on the defensive glass, box out the real basics, and when they can run, really put pressure on AEK. Maybe throw in some a press. They got some joy off a press, a couple of steals. They've got to throw things in, try something different, and get some good chemistry on the floor. So we're just seconds away from the start of the third quarter here. Cholet with 9 assists, Ike with 12. 10 turnovers for Ike, 7 turnovers for Cholet. Blakes starts the third quarter. Played all 20 minutes in the first half. The only player to do so. Is that going to tell on him, or is he going to be an inspirational figure for Cholet in the second half? Here comes the other part of their inspirational duo, Lassan Cromar, the 29-year-old American. Quick start for Cholet, back to a 3-point lead. He's up to 8 points. Perfect from behind the arc. Oh, what a pass. And Moreira wide open. What a wraparound pass from Jankovic. And he's with Ike until 2022. They extended his contract a further year, so that's great to have continuity. Another top player, Serbian, and a left-handed finish by Blakes. That's good. Didn't hold on to the ball, kept the defense moving and attacked Jankovic. Blakes up to 11 points, 3 of 7 from 2, 43%. Now Langford all the way, nice pass. Could have finished it himself, but he knew Moreira was there and he wrap around pass around 2 players who were expecting him to shoot that. Very smart, because if he tried to shoot it, Diarra or Blakes would have potentially blocked his shot. And now Diarra on 2 fouls. Yannick Moreira, Angolan international. 14 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists in the last Basketball Champions League game. 4 of 5 from the line in that game. And a Basketball Champions League champion. He knows what it's like to be a champion and a runners-up. With Bologna, he won it in 2019. And last year, runners-up on this floor where Burgos played inspired basketball. San Pablo Burgos. Stockton. What can he create against Gikas? He gets past, he gets all the way. That's great play and a quick decision, and Stockton was going downhill there. Michael Stockton got some of the Hall of Fame genes in him from his dad. John Stockton, of course, Utah Jazz legend. Skip pass to Jankovic. No good. Big rebound by Diarra. He's just got to keep going, keep delivering. He's going to need to play big minutes. Davenport attacks. And as soon as you attack and put pressure on Ike or any defense, good things are going to happen. And they do it early in the shot clock there. Nice rip through to the right, back towards the baseline to his left, and he just went. And Moreira called for the foul. That's his second foul early in the third quarter. Davenport at the line from Memphis College. 13.1 points a game at Memphis. 6.9 rebounds in his senior year. Played at Hapoel Eilat last season. And then to Cholet this year. Averaging 4.5 points a game so far this season. It's the third game for Cholet and the third for Ike in this shortened regular season. Just the 6 games per team. Moreira is going to back down against Diarra. Nothing doing there. Goes left-handed. Diarra rebounds it really well and keeps it high above his head. Just got to keep moving the ball right to left, then attack when there's a gap. Because if they just dribble and don't move and don't change direct point of attack, shots up and just off from Stockton. Keep his heads up, because here comes Langford. Loses control for a second. Inside, outside, attacks with his right hand. Ball's loose, but Moreira's still got it. And rebound by Davenport this time, the young American. They've just got to compete and they've got to rebound. Just try and allow Ike one shot. I'm sure Ike are thinking exactly the same thing. Gikas getting a hand in the passing lane there, knocking it out. 46 apiece, a little bit more relaxed look from Ermenkunta now. The teams are tied. Cromer, that's a tough shot, but he makes it. That's outrageous from Lassane Cromer, and he knows it. That is 10 points, and that's the toughest of them all. What a shot from Lassane Cromer, and they take the lead for the first time tonight, Cholet. All Keith Langford, and that's all you need with that inside-outside dribble through the legs, and just elevates. It's 193, but he can elevate and just fades, and he'll outsmart you. 12 points for Langford. Hand off to Davenport, another hand off. Cromer, same spot, just misses. Heat check there. Wasn't such a tough shot. He was facing the basket when he caught the ball. Gikas pulls up. No, he doesn't. He gives it to Moreira, who can't finish. Diarra right there. He's having an inspirational game on the glass. They try and push the ball when they turn over. Davenport couldn't quite catch that. And Machulis just doing enough to just check this out. And Keith Langford all over Lassane Cromer. Lejeski in. Langford out. Lejeski. Zisis, high screen from Slaughter. Back outside, Lejeski wide open. And Lejeski just staying on the outside while the attack came to the basket. Such a nice play. Perfect read and react. Lejeski, 11 points. And Ike, after going 2 behind, go 3 up, 5-0 run. Blake's tough shot inside Diarra. And he's fouled. Blake's bailed out, just about bailed out with that pass. But Diarra keeping the ball up really nice and high. 10 points, 8 rebounds. He's heading very quickly to a double-double. 1 assist and a steal for the big Malian international. Marcus Slaughter has got all he can handle tonight, the 35-year-old American, with Diarra. Always played in France, Diarra. And Teebs and Lazakaba, who Cholet are due to play at the weekend. Zisis from Lejeski, high screen. Slaughter going inside. Good defense, bit more energy there on the defense, but there is a foul on Cromer. They've just got to play as tough as they can. And that's Cromer's first foul. Jankovic coming out. And Katsavelis in. So sideline possession for Ike. 2-point lead. Zisis, high screen, Slaughter, ducks to the basket. Great pass back to him, all the way out, Lejeski. Good for... What a great move. It was actually Machulis for 3, my apologies. Machulis up to 6 points. Beautiful ball movement inside and out. And nice play by Cromer. They've got to attack quickly. Just staying in touch, Cholet, from 2 points up, 3 points down now. Great ball movement inside and out, and with Machulis with the massive 3. 28 points in the paint for Cholet, 24 for Ike. Penetrate, kick, Lejeski back out to Katsavelis. Just long, and rebound. Davenport, good athlete Davenport. Blake's still on the floor. Blakes just can't shake Katsavelis, has to give it up. Cromar under 10 seconds on the shot clock. Inside, Davenport stepped through, just can't get it to go. Slaughter just doing enough. Cisis to Lejeski, tried the wraparound pass, gets it this time. And a nice little pause there by Slaughter, just to get the defense up in the air. And he'll go to the line for 2 shots. Doesn't actually fake, he just looks up. Blake can't stop himself. This was wonderful. Back out to Machulis. Whether it's Machulis or Lejeski, doesn't matter. Same result. Slaughter at the line. His first free throw is good. Just played 10 minutes at the weekend. If Slaughter got into some foul trouble. But playing plenty of minutes tonight for Ike. Stockton to Cromer. Got to share the ball. Ball's loose off Machulis' foot. Back to Stockton, shot clock running down, he goes left. And Slaughter with the reach in. That is a foul with just 5 seconds remaining. That's unfortunate for Ike. If they just stayed in front, just moved the feet, he was never going to get that still reaching across the body. Shot clock would have been near expiring, and Cholet would have been under real pressure to get the ball up. Now they have 14 seconds from the sideline. 4-point lead for Ike. They're just about in control of this game. Blakes. High screen coming from Diarra. Ball's loose. Great save. And the 3 from Cromer. That's a great save behind his back for Michael Stockton. And that's a big moment for Cholet. They just started to lose control of that offense. And Cromer grabbed it and knocked down the 3. He's up to 15 points. Pull up, short jump shot, no good, but offensive rebound, no. Good fight, more fight, Stockton. And Machulis gets his knees dirty, and it's a jump ball or possession arrow. The only place there's a jump ball is in the NBA. On these circumstances, it's possession changes now. So now Ike get a 14 seconds. Zisis to Lejeski, and he's attacking the basket. No good. Back outside. Inside. And Moreira tried to make his move before he caught the ball. Diarra just did enough. His close presence forcing the turnover. But again, great inside-outside passing. 11 turnovers for Ike. Just 8 for Cholet. So good job on the turnovers for Cholet. And Diarra gets it to go. A great bounce pass, and Cholet hit the front with 2:20 remaining in the third. Are we heading for another dramatic finish in the 2021 Basketball Champions League season? Lejeski just off. And another rebound. This time Davenport, they're doing a better job on the defensive rebounding side of things, Cholet. Davenport looking for options. Stockton, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Still Stockton. Shot fake, he's lost his dribble. Diarra for 3 is short. They've got to get it up. Hovrak must get it up. It must have hit the hoop. Must have skimmed the front of the hoop there. Stockton off the high screen, he gets to the basket. And he misses, and he's hit the floor. 4 on 3 for Ike. Moreira. No good. They get the offensive rebound. Back out to Lejeski. Good for 3. That hurts Cholet. The initial offensive attempt by Ike have missed. They kicked it out to Lejeski, who just finds open spaces. 62% for the season. Today 75%, 6 of 8 from the field. Outstanding offensive output from Matt Lejeski. Hovrat penetrate, kick, Davenport, big moment. He's short. And just when Cholet hit the front, Ike have an answer. Lejeski with the 3 and then the defensive rebound. Great pass. And Moreira is fouled. And here, go to the line. Great bounce pass. Always looking for the better shot, Ike. And coach Papatheodorou must be a happy man. Zisis with just a drop-off bounce pass, and Diarra stops. Moreira goes up and the foul's called. Diarra, 3rd foul for Cholet. Zisis just continues to provide assists, 6 assists tonight. And he's averaging 4 assists a game. Moreira, if the bigs just keep setting screens, keep moving, getting open, Zisis or Gikas, or players like Machulis, whether you're point guard, point forward, they're all sharing the ball and it becomes infectious through the team. Moreira out, Jankovic in, who's having a good season. 7 points, 8 rebounds against Minsk last time out in the Basketball Champions League, Smoky Minsk. So, ticking down to 30 seconds left in the 3rd, back up to a 5-point lead for Ike. Cholet, can they eat into it? Hovrat, he needs to get going. He's going to the basket, and he does go all the way. Quick attack before the Ike defense could get set. 3-point lead. Ike will have the last possession. Hovrat, 6 points, 3 of 4 from 2-point range, 75%. 10 seconds remaining. Ike with the final possession, they hope. Lejeski just fading. Can't get the shot off. Shots up. Is long. And there is not enough time for Cholet to get a final shot off in this 3rd quarter. But the team in red are hanging around. They're just 3 points behind Ike, the leaders in Group C. And at the end of 3 quarters, Ike 61, Cholet from France 58. There's some of the game statistics. 41% from 3, 58% from 2, and Cholet 51% and 42% for the same statistical category. So we'll look at some highlights. Best plays from the 3rd quarter. And on 2 occasions, Cholet took a 2-point lead, and that was a beautiful pass. Each time Ike just came back, and the last time was a Lejeski 3. And also Machulis 3 off gorgeous passing by Ike, just dragging the defense in, and the shooters just stay spaced, stay on the outside. That was a good play by Stockton, and an unreal play with Langford in his face. Lassane Chroma, he has a few centimetres, 5 centimetres on Langford in stature, and that was just beautiful by Lejeski. He just ghosts in positions. As soon as Cholet come off him, this was beautiful. I think I called it initially as Lejeski. He was on the other side, it was Machulis. But they're both standstill shooters of the highest category, and they're both on this team. And then Diarra just rolls in off the bounce pass. And then off the offensive miss, the layup miss by Casavelis. He gets the rebound and kicks it out to Lejeski for the 3. So it's tough for Cholet on the road, but can they have an inspirational 4th quarter? It's Basketball Champions League on livebasketball.tv. If you haven't already done so, download the Basketball Champions League app. All the information you could possibly want about this season's Basketball Champions League, all the teams, all the players, all the stats, and all the interesting information. And Igor's power rankings, and Ike are #1 in the power rankings. That takes into consideration as Hovrat shoots a 3 just short, takes in consideration their domestic league form, they're unbeaten, and their Basketball Champions League form. Igor Kirkovic really has some fun with that and some great information to boot. Ball goes in deep into the post there. Stockton trying to front Buchulis, who has a height advantage on him. But foul called early before Ike could score. Stockton's first foul. Ike by 3, baseline inbounds. Lejeski hands off back to Zisis. Leading assist man for Ike. High screen for Moreira. Back to Moreira. Big time monster slam for Yannick Moreira. That was set up perfectly. And again, no fuss from Zisis. Give it to the big man off the bounce pass. And a big moment for Moreira and Ike. Is this going to spark a big run from Ike? Or can Cholet just hang tough? And that's a big time move from Lassane Croma. He's made some nice plays. And he just keeps Cholet in touching distance, up to 17 points for the Cholet star. 50% from 2. Moreira again, another dunk. They've got to deal with this high pick and roll. They can't vacate the key. And Moreira just keeps the ball high. That's wonderful. 2-hand dunk followed by a 1-hand dunk. Ike by 5. Moreira 14 points. 3 rebounds. 30 points in the paint now for Ike, 32 for Cholet, and Moreira just owning the paint at the moment. And Lassane Croma getting inside between 2 Ike defenders, and Katsivelis potentially with the foul there. Croma at the line, 29-year-old American, George Washington University. Played around Europe. In the French Pro A, where Cholet are struggling. 13 of 16 from the free throw line. He was 3 of 3 against Holland in the Basketball Champions League from the line. Last time out, makes the second. Ike by 4. Lejeski with the inbounds. They're staying up. They've got to try something different. Put some pressure on, try and force some early turnovers before Ike can get into their half-court sets where they run things so smoothly. Zisis hand off back to him from Katsivelis. High screen Moreira. And foul by Fofana. Ivorian international. Just trying to stop Moreira being able to roll freely to the basket, as he has done the last couple of pick and roll situations. Zisis. Fofana staying out on him. Good defense. Moreira in the post against Davenport. And a travel by Moreira. Good defense by Davenport. Almost bit on the fake. And then Moreira, adjudged to have moved his feet before he dribbled the ball. Good defense by Davenport, not making it easy for him to get to the basket, and he forced the turnover. 12-8 turnovers, Ike. Ball just sticks for a moment as Michael Stockton looks for options. And he gets it to Davenport, who throws it down. What a tight angle for that pass. But Davenport grabs it at the second attempt, pivots and throws it down. That's good play. A different look there for Cholet. Buchulis had the look, chose not to shoot. 14 points from turnovers for Cholet. Moreira this time. What can he get to go? He deeps deep back in, comes over the other side, and as he's fading away, he gets the jump hook. They're going to Moreira every time. At the moment, Ike. 4-point lead. Moreira up to 16 points. And Zisis with the foul as Stockton started to get past him. Zisis' third foul. .706 remaining in the fourth. We've got another close one here in the Basketball Champions League. Fofana, he almost gets it stolen by Katsivelis. Fofana, he hands it off to Croma. Good double team there, good trap in the corner. Just 1.9 seconds left. Croma might need to do do a similar shot as he did against Langford in the first half. That's all the time he's got left. Let's see what Cholet can get. Fofana shoots the ball. Excuse me. Cromer shoots the ball, misses off the long three. Had to hang in the air and adjust his shot. But they did go to him, the hot hand for Cholet. 28 rebounds for Ike as they go inside again. Up and under move. Wonderful play. Almost homage to Kevin McHale, but that was a beautiful up and under from Moreira. 2 meters 6, and he just paused on that fake. He got Cromer to bite, who he was hoping for a travel, not this time. Got so many weapons, so many ways to score. Ike by 6, timeout, Cholet.
Hey, if your man cuts though into that area.
Everybody participate to the rebound. We are playing with a very small lineup, but don't have any good space. This is our biggest problem. We have to move the ball. You play pick and roll, whatever they are doing, you know. Pass, attack the close-up. Pass, quick pass, attack the close-up. They are in big trouble on this, but we play like this, you know. We are looking. Of course, we look for the inside pass, but if the pass is late, they are coming and they are taking their man back. We play pick and roll sometimes, not just like decoy. Pass, close out attack, or if man comes, another pick and roll. Let's go.
Let's go. Sound hands, guys. Outside, let's go. Together on 3, 1, 2, 3. Hey, come.
Clear instructions from Herman Kunti. He's just coaching the basics. Attack the closeouts, pick and roll, get spacing. You know, we have a smaller lineup on the floor, and you know, they have to keep moving the ball. When they share the basketball, go side to side, maybe a quick pass inside, like the Davenport play from Stockton's assist. You know, they've got to play to their strengths, and their strengths is going to, if they can run and get out in transition, don't let Ike get into their half-court set. And the way they're using Moreira with dunks, up and unders, left hand, right hand finishes, is they've just got to get Ike out of their routine. And Moreira at the line, Angolan international, 2015 Afro-Basket silver medalist, knocks down the free throw, and he's having another huge game for Ike. What a great inclusion for them. Won the Basketball Champions League with Virtus Bologna, and then came to Ike, and more of the same hoped for here. Shots up, shot fake by Fofana, back inside, and he can't hang on to the pass. A little bit staccato there by Cholet, short and sharp. Didn't really get into a smooth rhythm on the offense there. And he entered Diarra as Davenport comes out. It's a nice idea to try the wraparound pass. They've just got to make sure that the pass is completed. Lejeski waits for options. Moreira out high, still Moreira all the way across. Machulis catch, has a look, just off, but Moreira gets the offensive rebound. I think that will be an offensive foul. Little nudge in the back from Moreira on Diarra. Oh, yeah, you can see the two hands on his back. Physical play from Moreira, but adjudged to be a foul. That's his third foul. 5:50 remaining in the fourth quarter. Is 4 quarters going to be sufficient? Ike with their longest lead for a while, 7-point lead against Cholet in red. Hovrat looking for options all the way back out again. Oh, that's nice. Up fake, and he can't get it to go, and Lejeski with the foul. That's great patient play. Cholet doing what Ike have been doing, going inside, outside, and back inside, and Hovrat just couldn't get it to go. Lejeski's first foul. Averaging 13 points a game over the 2 Basketball Champions League games so far. Gregor Hovrat, the Slovenian international. He's career high for Petro Olympia in the Slovenian league was 27 points. As ball goes off, it looks like an AEK player, potentially. It's Lejeski, he couldn't get hold of it. So they get an inbounds from the baseline. 6-point lead for AEK. Stockton. Nice. They just wanted to go up there maybe for Fana. Just a little bit loose with the move, with the pass. And Zisis just throws it down. 5 steals now for AEK, and Zisis turns the corner. Big moments here. They can't let frustration boil over here, Cholet. Stockton's second foul. And Zisis to the line. First points of the evening. 8 assists though, with 3 rebounds. Just done so much in basketball has Nikos Zisis. Gold medal in Eurobasket 05, silver in FIBA World Cup 06. And his jersey retired by Bamberg and XAN Thessaloniki. He's super player and a superhero at times for AEK, especially with the assists. Diarra, that's a tough move and he makes it. The rolling left-hand hook. They're going to need to stop playing some full-court defense here and really pressure the ball. Blakes on Kasavelis. Zisis comes and sent away. Lejeski almost has it stolen. Lejeski, left-hand dribble. And a little fade away is good by Moreira. He throws the defense, throws Diarra there. That's tough. Really tough move. He wasn't immediately off motion there. He'd been standing, and Stockton drives hard to the basket. He wants the goaltending. That was blocked high in the arc of the shot. Let's see what happened here. And fingertip block by Yannick Moreira. Was it on the way down? Or is it in the cylinder? He thinks so. I don't think the referees agree. He's at the line. AEK are in team fouls. Cholet one more team foul and they'll be in team fouls. Michael Stockton. He was the 2 times German BBL All-Star with Göttingen. 2018, 2019. He makes both the free throws. 5 assists. And the pressure comes. They've got to press. But AEK break it. Pretty simple. Just a 2-possession game still. Cholet have just got to play some inspirational defense here. Got to play perfect basketball. That's tough against this team. Moreira. Just got to help on that pick and roll, Diarra, and then drop back as quick as he can. Lejeski, ball's loose, and Blakes gets it. Diarra running. Fofana running too, but they don't look at the transition. Back out to Hovrat. He pulls up for a deep 3 and it's just off. Fofana was sprinting down the court, but they chose to just pull it back out. Maybe they need to look at transition. 3:30 remaining in the fourth. AEK by 6. Again, Moreira causing issues inside. He's got Stockton on him. And Blakes commits the foul on Katsavelis on the left-hand drive. As I said earlier, Blakes played a lot of minutes. Not as many as Diarra now, though. Cromer, Diarra and Blakes all up around 30 minutes tonight. AEK have the luxury, they don't have to play anybody that much. Machulis has played 24 minutes. That's the most of any AEK player. Katsavelis had a good game tonight. 11 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists against Minsk last time out, Smoky Minsk. Just 5 points tonight, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, and he makes the second. And at the weekend, he just played 4 minutes and no stats against Peristeri, the other another basketball Champions League team from Greece, who are right at the top of the Greek league. Early doors, early season there. Diarra knocked loose by Slaughter, and he thought that came off Diarra and agreed with the referee's call. Blake's going to take it off the dribble. Good defense by Machulis, and the steal. Ball's loose. Shot clock's running down. Back out to Blake's. Big moment. And he delivers for 3. Lost the ball, but Cholet got it back. Back out to Blake's, and he knocks down a massive 3. Just a 4-point lead for AEK. Both teams in team fouls. 2:50 remaining in the fourth and counting down. Here, Zisis to Langford. Lejeski drives, and a short jump shot is good for Machulis. Beautiful drive and just a drop-off pass. Such finesse by Lejeski. They've got great all-court skills, the AEK team. They are putting together a team to win the Basketball Champions League this year, with a lot of veteran leadership and great skills. So maybe the last throw of the dice with Chroma coming back in. They need a good look here. Blake's in motion. Defense by Langford. High screen Diarra. Great help by Slaughter, who stays on Blake's. Running it down. Blake's. His off arm is up. Outside. It's off, but good offensive rebound by Diarra. Blake's had an outstretched off arm there. It was fortunate maybe that he wasn't called, but they get the offensive rebound, which was massive. Shot was flat by Ovrat. Enter Diarra. Continues his great play for Cholet tonight. 15 points, 9 rebounds, 1 steal, 1 assist. And he makes the free throws as well. Pressure stays up the floor. They have to do this. They need a steal. 1-2-2 press. And AEK have been able to break the press each time and get into their half-court set. Lejeski spins baseline. Foul by Stockton, who doesn't agree. Very quizzical look, hand in the back. Yeah, hand checking from. He needs to put the arm bar on in the post. Doesn't want to overlean because Lejeski felt that as soon as Lejeski felt the contact, he was going to spin baseline and cause all sorts of issues for Cholet. Matt Lejeski, 35-year-old American from Belgium. Nationality. Has won wherever he has played at EuroLeague. Was with Ostend from 2009 to 2013, or was Basketball Champions League team as well, as he knocks down the free throw. Another EuroLeague top scorer as well as Langford on this team. So some real volume scorers and guys who know how to play with each other and find their shots. Let's listen in to Coach Kunta.
You don't need a quick shot. You have time. Okay, you have to use it. You're gonna play very simple. Okay, Yata, Basan gonna make this. Okay, get it. And Gigi. Okay? Pick. Get. After this pass, go the other side. Left side. Come back, look another pick. Pick the picker. You go. GG is out. He rolls inside, you pop out. When you get the ball, you can attack the closeout. You attack the closeout, you find GG, or you attack the closeout. Last time you come out. Okay, let's go.
Together on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, hey, we down 6 for 2 minutes. That's nothing. That's nothing, dog.
Another great timeout by Omen. It's a great job by the sound guys, the camera guys here on site, covering this game. Just going to get some screen-the-screener action. And the last thing, I think it was Cromwell said, hey, 2 minutes, we're only 6 down, that's nothing. So that's how they got to think, but don't rush it. And Kunta said, don't rush the shot. Let's see if they can follow his instructions. 14 seconds. Stockton. Cromer in motion. Blake comes up. And that's really nice. And they get the foul. Really nice play. Stockton in motion. Diarra gets the left-hand jump hook to go. Perfectly drawn up. And Blake's was the decoy that time. He hustled to the outside. They chose not to use him, which left Diarra open. They had to pick their medicine, Ike, and there hasn't been enough of that tonight. Can Cholet reduce it to a 3-point lead here in Athens? They can't. It's still a 2-possession game. Ike still favourites. Got to play some real tough defence now. Get some traps, like Blake's tried to do there. But he's got to come really hard on that trap. I'm on the blind side. Langford now in the post. Let's see what he does. And Stockton got drawn to the ball, and an obvious foul. It's tough to say don't foul the jump shooter, but he's got that fade. And soon Stockton's hand was not straight up, and Langford back to the line. $12 points tonight in 18 minutes of play for Langford. So he doesn't need a volume of minutes to be a volume scorer. He's the first player in the Basketball Champions League history to have 5 games of 25 points or more last season. Then he followed it up with the first game this season with a 30-point haul against Hapoel Holon in that victory in their game day 1. Shots up. And good job by Diarra. He loses balance back out to Hovrat. They get another 14 seconds. 4-point lead for Ike. Blakes. He goes to the hoop and he's blocked. Big time block by Langford. Shots up. No good. Offensive rebound, Blakes. It's all happening here in Athens. Cromer goes to the basket. Other side for a wraparound finish. 2-point lead, Ike. And it's going to be a timeout for the team in yellow. And they kept going. They kept going. Not sure if it is a timeout. Let's just wait and see. But that was a great block by Langford. That's the problem with finishing with your left from the right. But Hovrat got the offensive rebound. And Cromer was able to finish with an impressive layup. Ike with possession. Langford. Is he going to do it all himself yet again? He drives to the basket. There's a foul. He's got incredible core strength and he takes the hit. And he's back to the line. Blakes just couldn't resist fouling that into the body, create the contact. Two massive free throws now for Langford. Langford was 4 of 7 coming in to tonight from the free throw line in the Basketball Champions League. And he's 6 of 11 in the Greek League. Looks so good from the charity stripe in the Greek League, but he knocks down this one, and he knows how massive this shot is to make it a 2-possession game.
Guys.
total concentration. And he's short. Really surprised. So, one possession game. Plenty of time remaining here in Athens. Hope you're enjoying the action on livebasketball.tv. Stockton with Slaughter coming out. Lakes brings it back. Lefty on lefty. He's just short. Bit of a length of move there. Great hustle by Cholet and Stockton. Back to Komar, and he makes the two. Great job by Lassen Kromar, but even better job by Michael Stockton, again proving that rebounds correct all missed shots, all mistakes. And now it's timeout AEK, and Cholet are not finished here in Athens. Wow, what action, great hustle. You've got to get on the floor, got to get the loose balls. They did. Stockton really smart with the pass. Let's listen into AEK.
The ball is front, the ball is front. Nico, you have the ball. The ball is here, and you have the ball. Here is Lojeski. Here is Lojeski. What? No, here is Lojeski, guys. Here is Jonas. Jonas, you start from the corner. Matt, Jonas and Lojeski here. Here is Keith, the corner player, and here is Marcus. Okay, entry move, entry screen, guys. Entry screen, Jonas, you set the screen to Matt. Try to make this pass. Hey, look at me. Look at me, guys. Look at me. At the same moment, Mark, Jonas, you ask the ball over here, and Keith try to ask the ball as the third player here. Okay, Nick, that's the three players. That's the last option. Okay.
Well, another dramatic night in the Basketball Champions League, a one-point game. And AEK have 14 seconds on the shot clock. Lojeski fouled. Lojeski makes the first. And Minsk, Smoky Minsk, beating Apple Holon, the other game in this group, by 20 points with just 2 minutes remaining in the fourth. That's massive. That really opens this group up if Smoky Minsk can hold on. It's just such a tight season. It's dramatic. AEK are just keeping their noses in front. Cholet with the last throw of the dice.
We got a layup, short layup. Yeah, we got time.
You make the inbounds. Outside. Onside, Lassan. Nianta. Ball is on the other side. It's good. You make a good pick. Solid good pick. Mike, you will come get the ball. Okay? Nianta come make a pick. This time, there will be no big pick. Roll screen, I want to Lassan. Okay, roll speed to Lassan.
You have to slip fast, bro.
Yeah. You will come, you will slip, but try to send your man and come like this. Okay? And attack. If you cannot find, you have time. You can attack, you can dish, get in.
Let's go. Make a foul. Together on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Well, another timeout from Ermenkunta and another offensive play drawn up. Going to look to get a shot from Lassen Kromar, but he's always given them options. They've got to read and react. If what they're trying to run is thwarted by AEK, they have to then read and react off that situation. And so here we go, drama right to the end. 3-point lead for AEK. Stockton drives. And he's fouled. Katsavelis with the foul. Well, has he called the travel? Yes, he has. And that is not what Coach Gunter wanted. Another turnover, and Stockton should be annoyed. He's got to be careful. He doesn't want to get a technical as well, but that, I'm not sure, is what coach wanted. Let's listen into Ike's time.
Probably they will switch. Probably now they know they will switch. Probably the target is Keith. Keith tries to surprise just your player. You start from this side. Here is the last player, Marcus. You're the last player. And when we finish this move, Jonas, you ask the ball over here. And now it's Keith. Here is Keith. Okay. Nico, don't rush. If we, no turnovers, Nick, no turnovers. If we don't use a foul, we go for a basket. And then, ένα, δύο, τρία. Κάτσε, Βέλης.
Okay, so Coach Papatheodorou thinking they're going to switch on the screen. Stockton has got to put that last play out of his mind. Let's see what happens here. 3 point up for Ike. They need to foul or they need a steal, Cholet. So frustrating for Cholet on that last play that they didn't even get a look. Stockton maybe thought he could get all the way to the basket for a quick 2, but they needed the 3 to tie. But a quick 2 and then a steal and then a chance to win it. But Ike have managed this game well. Cholet have led on 2 occasions by 2, but straight away Ike came back with some big plays from Machulis and Lejeski. And then they went inside to Moreira, causing all sorts of issues on the pick and roll. They've just got so many weapons, well drilled, and a number of veterans, top quality veterans. So just a few seconds remaining. Cholet 4 down. Blakes just throws it up and it's good for 2, but time has run out. Maybe he could have kicked that, but they weren't going to contest the shot, I'm sure, Ike.
And we watch it. Let's wait, please. Yes.
Blakes throws it up. They're seeing if time has expired. I think they can call that end game. And they do. And Ike march on to 3-0 in the Basketball Champions League. Cholet is 0-3. The team seem to be doing the post-game rituals. Just making sure that the 2 was good before the time expired. But Ike have won this game. They march on. Final score here in Athens: Ike 83, Cholet 81. And Langford and Geekas just in conversation as they walk off. And let's look at some of the key stats. 62% from 2, 39% from 3. They were 50% coming in. Ike just 67% from the free throw line. Tough loss for Cholet, and they look downfallen, and a frustrated Michael Stockton on that play after the timeout when he travelled before he could get a shot off. Top scorers: Moreira 21, Cromart 22 for Cholet, Lejeski 18, another top performance by him, 19 by Diarra. But Ike did what they had to do. They got a win. They are on the verge of qualifying for the round of 16 already. As we look at the second half best plays, and I hope you've enjoyed this offering of the Basketball Champions League Group C action. Ike and Cholet. Cholet will remain bottom, and Smoky Minsk beating Apple Holon. Well, Holon have been able to get it back to a 10-point lead, but there's only 3 seconds remaining in the 4th. So that will be a massive win for Smoky Minsk. As we look at Yannick Moreira with his inside moves, he caused some real issues on the pick and roll. That was a great look and a catch by Davenport. Great look by Stockton. Katsavelis just couldn't cut the pass off on the angle. That was a high point. And then Moreira, this is tough if he's going to go all the way across and the step through. He also had a beautiful up and under move as well. It's been a great pickup. Basketball Champions League champion with Virtus Bologna in 2019, and then runners-up in 2020, and who knows for 2020-21. That's the up and under. That is glorious. So he turns, oh, see you later, step through, just perfect. And then Diarra, this is good play as well, running hook, head down, and he's had a really good game, Nianta Diarra. "19 points, 12 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal for Diarra. Malawi international. And then that's really tough. He just freezes Diarra there and just fades off one leg. Fakes, and as soon as he fakes, Diarra's frozen slightly, arms outstretched, and Moreira gets the shot to go. And then this was massive off a missed shot. Stockton had done so many good things in this game. Real pity he had that turnover, and then Lejeski, just a little drop-off pass. Hovrak came to help. And that was really nice from Stockton. Did so many good things, but unfortunate turnover at the end where he travelled. So I hope you've enjoyed the game. AEK are victorious. They go to 3-0. Cholet still waiting for their first win in the Basketball Champions League this season. Hope you've enjoyed the evening. Still more Champions League basketball to come. I'm Graham Hiscott saying goodnight.
É besta, do ball, para de câmera do ball.